Hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes LIV Golf Update. I, of course, am the Brofict one, AJ. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay up to date with all things Degenerate and all LIV Golf news as we approach this week, the first week of October, with LIV Golf Bangkok taking place this weekend, October 7th through the 9th at Stonehill Golf Course. We're going to get a lot of news coming out about LIV this week, regardless of just excitement, more bad things being said, all of that in between. But to start us off, shout out to golfmagic.com as they have released Japan Golf Tour's statement regarding LIV Golf. Now, I'll go through a couple of the big things coming out of it, but here we go. Let's get into it. The Japanese Golf Tour has released a statement about their stance on the LIV Golf Invitational Series, outlining they believe it would be beneficial to remain neutral at this moment and time. Now, LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman has called for those who make decisions about majors and stuff like that to kind of remain Switzerland and just stay out of it, all right? Let the PGA and LIV Golf handle it. And that's kind of what the Japanese Golf Tour is thinking. Hey, we will let you guys figure it out, and then we'll figure it out for ourselves. They go in to say, they don't want to be in the political conflict. That's why they're staying neutral because, let's be real, at this point in LIV Golf's and PGA's fight, it's all political. It's all bullshit, and they're just trying to waste each other's money at this time, going to court, lobbying on Capitol Hill, etc., etc. Now, Greg Norman did ask the Japanese Golf Tour to take their side in all of this, but as of right now, with the Japanese Golf Tour having negotiated with the PGA already for their Zozo Championship this year, it would be inappropriate, they believe, for them to reopen negotiations with the PGA to allow LIV golfers in, or vice versa, and so they're going to hold off on that. Now, the PGA and the DP have sent letters asking for the Japanese Golf Tour to side with them. Hey, let's do an alliance. Let's make this beneficial for both of us so that all of our golfers can grow the game, explore, blah, 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 all the same talking points that LIV's been making. But now, with essentially the PGA and DP trying to put a stranglehold on golf and make sure that LIV can't get any more partnerships and can't work on it. LIV already working with the Asian Tour to develop the LIV International Series. I see kind of where PGA and DP are a little bit scary there. I see it, and it's hard to watch something that you've had control of for so many years slowly slip away. Every day that passes, every tournament that passes, the PGA seems to lose a little bit of power, and they do not want to continue losing it. Now, the Japanese Golf Tour did come out and say one thing that I think we all know at this time, and that is that it will not be possible, just with logistics and the fighting and everything, for them to work with both the PGA and the LIV. Yeah, I absolutely. Unless they finally figure out something to do and some way to come and have a kumbaya moment, it's not going to be possible for the LIV and PGA to work together for a long time. Still interested to see what's going to happen with Augusta and the Masters, but damn, the majors are scary right now. And, the Asian Tour, and the Japanese Tour did come out and finish off their statement by saying, since the Asian Tour is partnered with LIV already, it makes sense for the Japanese Golf Tour to work with the PGA so Japanese and Asian golfers can have more of a choice in where they play, what they play for, and how they play. I get it. I totally get it. And I think this goes into them staying neutral on the whole thing. They don't want to show their hand yet. They don't want to show which way they're leaning or who they think would be a better fit for them, because at the end of the day, you got to leave your options open. Because the PGA suddenly found all of this reserve money, so if they can, get a couple $100 million out of them, LIV Golf's going to come back, obviously, and bid against them even bigger. But then it comes down to, what does Japan want to do? How do they want to proceed? How do their golfers want to proceed? Will they even take their golfers' thoughts into hand? That's a real question you got to ask nowadays, especially with all the politics and everything. Does the Japanese Golf Tour, even though it's not well known on this side of the continent, unless you're a hardcore golf fan, do they want to take the heat? What does the Japanese public think of LIV Golf? Are they going to have that same type of Twitter problem we have, where whenever there's a LIV event, all of this bad shit comes out about every golfer imaginable? It's hard. It's hard, and that's the whole thing about this LIV and PGA thing. It's just very difficult right now for anyone to make a decision because they don't know what the right decision is, because they don't know what LIV really is going to do. How are they going to stay around? I mean, they got all the money in the world to back them, but what about their players? How about when a player's contract comes up and they haven't won enough money yet? What's going to happen to that player and that money? Just so many questions surrounding LIV Golf so far still, but this is good signs. This is a good sign, I think. Japan Golf Tour isn't coming out and saying, yeah, no, we don't want any part of this. LIV, stay the hell away from us. PGA, let's do business. They're taking more of a wait-and-see approach. Let's wait and see what happens. And I do think whatever happens in the court trial in February of 2023 to determine whether LIV Golf can play on the DP Tour along with 2024, that court case for whether the PGA is antitrust and whether they can play. It's a wait-and-see game, and we're going to continue to wait and see, but hey, until we're waiting and seeing, we got to remember that we got LIV Golf this weekend, October 7th through the 9th. I will have our best bets, locks, and picks later this week, probably Wednesday, so please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. Which one do you think would be a better match for the Japanese Golf Tour, LIV or PGA? Personally, I think LIV. PGA is just so antiquated right now, and if they have all this money to throw around to grow the game and do sponsorships and shit, well, let's start paying the players a little bit more. Yeah, they got $5K now to make a cut, but shit, that is nothing. That is nothing compared to what these other golfers are making. Yeah, it's a hard one. But hey, thank you for listening and watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, I've been the Brofect one, AJ, and we will see you next time on Degenerate Takes.